the chairperson, Yogacharya Ji and Saraswati Ji, Right Honorable Vice President of Nepal, Honorable Ministers, Honorable Members of Parliament, His Excellency, the Ambassador of India to Nepal, Mr. Ranjit Ray, former Secretary Generals of the Planning Commissions, Vice Chairpersons, and former Chief Secretaries, former Ambassadors. And I see the array of scholars, the BHU scholars, the professors, the lawyers, the engineers, the products of BHU, the BHU alumni, and also the business sector, frontline leaders, senior journalists, United Nations Association of Nepal President, and so many scholars, the frontline scholars, the cream of the creams. Also, our Bhumi Datas, the people we have invited from NHU, from the Kabri district that I have seen, they are sitting here, and my dear friends, my seniors, ladies and gentlemen. In fact, as a student of BHU said, I feel pride that, and I was a very exceptional student. After ambassador, I went to study, do my doctorate to BHU. And one professor is here, Professor Basudev Kavle. And we too were, people used to name us pleaser PhDs. Because after ambassador, normally, after professor, you have already BHU. We maintained the legacy. I had to quit actually the Swiss, renowned Swiss university, University of Bern, where Einstein studied, and I was the lucky first student to be enrolled to that university. And the very time there were 6 Nobel laureates, including Einstein, who invented the theory of relativity here. So with this honor, I have the legacy that I have to be. I feel honored to be student of BHU. Nepal feels honored. We Nepalese feel honored because we really, in fact, if we say BHU, I have sometimes said it's the mother of Nepalese democracy. All political leaders who was not there, B.P. Koirala to Manmohan Ji, even Dr. Regmi, he was in prison. The very time Dr. Regmi's wife was actually was dead with heart attack, even though he was not a student. Pushpalal, who was not there to present generation. I mentioned, I feel proud that this is an official occasion. So what Mahamana I learned, my motto of life is that the one Sanskrit stanza I like to cite before this distinguished audience. Natom kame rajyam naswargam punarbhavam kame dukhataptanam praninam artanasharam. It was the Mahabharata, and it is at the statue at the Vishwanath temple within the BHU compound. And Mahabharata was written here in our soil by Vishwamitra. And Ramayana, the Valmiki wrote Ramayana in our soil, the relation between Janakpur and Hastinapur, India, the culture. And that is why our Secretary General was talking about the NHU Nepal Hindi Library. When I entered there, they saw that, yes, everybody imagined something good scene, and I talked to our President, General Saraswati Ji, NHU could be the best mission. He immediately declared, yes, Mahamana mission is after NHU. I'm very happy, proud. Thank you. I really thank, and I made the concept paper. Our right honorable former Vice President, we had the honor that he inaugurated and also published in the Vice President office. This is the concept, and we have some 14,000 rupees of land from the people. This is what Mahasachin was, our General Secretary was talking. But the program today is focused on His Excellency, the Ambassador Ranjit Ray. Post of Ambassador is not very easy. I became Ambassador to the post, there in a very big country, Japan. I was only 40 that time, quite young Ambassador. And the very time I faced a challenge, because that was on the radar installation. I learned diplomacy at the radar installation. My government, who appointed me ambassador, did not like that project. I like to give a typical example, because the audience here is, many people don't know about it. Why we honor Ambassador Ranjit Roy today, the Maldives mission, why honors it? And what happened was that later the decision was made, and I learned diplomacy because despite the interest of the government that appointed me, because ambassador, who is the person who implements the government decision, has to listen to the government. Also, ambassador is a human being. He has heart. He or she has the heart that this is right or this is justifiable moment. A moment comes in the ambassador's life that you have to actually also work for the coincidence. It's a sort of coordination, a sort of conflict resolution, of a sort of actually resolving the crisis. The same little bit happened during Ambassador Ranjit Roy's time also, because Mother's movement, the very crucial moment, and he was able to resolve it. As a skillful ambassador, he was able to do it. We found like that, because you have to follow, listen, the movements, the voice of the people. That very crucial moment, perhaps even that was a very crucial moment in the life of ambassador. As a seasoned diplomat, Nepal expert, what he did not do about bringing together the democratic movements of Nepal, even from Delhi Agreement to other agreements, he was the man. And so we decided on behalf of the Maldives mission Nepal that yes, perhaps this is the right opportunity to recognize this full seasoned diplomat that who, with cool patience, with no, I am observing and writing thousands of comments I wrote in Twitter during the turbulent days due to the July movement after the earthquake. In fact, he was the man who peacefully, patiently, and was able to bring the people together, the governments together, the resolution to it, bilateral. And sure, but I am the student of Mahamanaji. I am the student of Mahamanaji, but the support the Ambassador Ranjit Roy made to, because this is particularly concerned to the Mahamana mission, your support to the mission all the time, the objectives, the performances, everything, despite your busy schedule with the bilateral cooperation in other ways, you were able to support us, the Maldives missions. So we are really very grateful to this cooperation made by the ambassador, and because the president is hinting me the time, and with this recognition that we thought, Maldives mission thought it is right time during its departure, your departure, that Maldives mission recognizes your seasoned diplomacy, your skilled diplomacy as an ambassador during even the turbulent period, and your cooperation to the Maldives mission Nepal. We hope with these words that we decided to confer our token of love, token of respect, that you did bring together the two people with skillfully. With this recognition, we decided to organize today's program, and also with the leadership of President, that I feel very much proud that we have a distinguished gathering here. With these words, I hope everybody will support my proposal that we honor our President, our Ambassador Ranjit Roy. I thank you for your kind words, for your kind attention, please.